Hi everybody, my name is Angela. Thank you for coming to my channel. It's been a while. I've been really busy. We've been busy, and some great news I thought I was going to share with everybody earlier, but I wanted to wait to be sure. My husband was voted in as senior pastor of this wonderful little church, and I'm going to be the secretary. So we're coming out of retirement. It all happened. It's God's will, so we're going to roll with it. It's wonderful. We're really excited about it. But moving on to some recipes is one of my favorite things to have during the holidays that gets me in trouble and is not low carb is Chex Mix. I just love snacking on that. So I've been watching a bunch of other people on all these other channels, and they have little recipes for the Chex Mix, just not using the cereal or pretzels and the things that we normally use. So I decided I'm going to use the original liquid part, because that's the flavor I really like of Chex Mix, the butter and the spices. And I'm just going to add a bunch of different stuff instead of the cereal. One of the things I got, let me get my glasses, is I went to Aldi and I got a bunch of little packages of fun stuff. And this is called Elevation Protein Puffs, nacho cheese flavor. This whole thing, if I eat the whole thing, which is 2 ounces, is 4 carbs. So I'm gonna add this to the mix. And you know, this isn't like a super clean recipe, but it sure beats eating the bad stuff. So I'm going to add those in my bowl. Guess I got to scoot you back a little bit. Then I got almond flour crackers. Now these were kind of high in carbs, but they're made out of almond flour, and there is 3.5 servings in this. 6 carbs a serving. So this, if you eat this whole thing, it'd be 18 carbs. There's a lot in here, but I'm going to add it to it anyway. I figure it's better than pretzels, because we know those are really high in carbs. I'm going to add these. And are these flavored? Cheddar. Everything's cheddar. Ooh, those look good. Oh, yeah. Yep. Then I got the Quest protein chips. Now, there's only 4 packages in here and 5 carbs in one. So this is where we're going to get a little higher in the carbs. I'm going to break these up a little bit. Where'd my scissors go? Lost them. There we go. But I tell you, this is going to be a lot. My husband's eyeing these. Do you want some?
No, I want you to stab yourself.
Oh, he knows me too well. Right in the eyeball. So I'm going to break these up just a little. And I'm going to put all 4 packages in them because it's all air. So he's still watching me. He doesn't trust me. It'll be okay. He's like, lady, you got to go to work now, so you better not hurt yourself. But I am very extremely clumsy. And I would love to say that it's menopause, but it's not. I've always been clumsy. I'm the person that walks and trips over their own feet. So I did not figure out how many exactly carbohydrates is going to be in this. I think if per cup, it would be maybe 6 to 8. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just happy I found something other than the other, which is going to be extremely high. And then the good old cheese crisps. They have them in small packages at Aldi. I messaged on this. I can't find anything. So I'm going to put all these in there. It's going to be fun. I'm very anxious to see how this turns out. These are 0 carbohydrates for the whole thing. And then it said pork rinds. I'm not a fan of pork rinds. I can't eat them by themselves. I don't care if they're flavored with chili, barbecue, but I'm praying that this is going to be okay. I just don't like that hoggy smell. I don't know. I just can't get past it. But I'm figuring if I am And these are 0 carbs. That's why I'm being really generous. I'm gonna break these up. Don't forget to wash your hands, which I did. So I'm figuring there's gonna be butter poured on this. There's gonna be spices all over it. So I'm not too worried about the pork rind flavor at all. Oh, that's nice. Almost ate paper. Okay. Kirby can smell it. Got my little poachy Kirby. Okay, and we can't forget nuts. So I'm gonna go a cup of pecans. Maybe a little more. I like pecans. It's one of my favorites. And then I have some almonds. And some people were using those paprika or pumpkin seeds. I don't like them. I don't know. I have some, but I just don't want to use them. Here's some almonds. And then I have the walnuts. Now, I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm going to give it all. One of the things, so I'm going to set this aside. One of the things that I love so much about all this is all the liquid ingredients I still get to use, which is the super big flavors. So I've got 2 sticks of butter in here. The recipe actually calls for 6 tablespoons, but I'm doubling it and then I'm adding a little extra because I like it. So I melted 2 sticks of butter, so that'd be a cup of butter. Next, it's going to be 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. So I'm going to go 4 tablespoons because I'm doubling everything. Open up. There we go. Oh, it's not open yet. Okay, pause. Okay, I'm back. I was on the struggle bus trying to get that open, so I didn't want you to have to deal with that. So 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. So I am going to go with 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And 1 1/2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. So I didn't have like a Spike or any of those really good ones, but I do have this Redmond's chili lime, so I'm going to use that. It's really good. So I'm going to double it up, so it's going to be 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, smells so good. A teaspoon of garlic powder. I got granulated garlic. I'm going to use it. And while I'm doing this, my oven is preheating at 250. So 2 of these. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. So I'm going to just do a full teaspoon. There we go. So I am going to mix all this up. Get all this stuff out of the way. And then I'm going to pour it in here, mix it, and then spread it on a cookie sheet. Back there I have a cookie sheet with parchment paper. And I'm going to put it in the oven for, I think close to an hour. But I'm going to, turn it and flip it every like 20 minutes. So here we go. So I'll be back after I get it in the oven. I'm gonna do a taste test. Look at this. Smells so good. Okay, here we go. First, I have to try a pork rind with the spices on it. That's good. And next is the little cheese crisps. Yeah. Hot. Oh, so good. Now I tried by itself before I mixed it in. Those little cheese puffs, it looked like cheese puffs. And I did not like the flavor of it by itself, so that's good with all the butter and goodness in it. This is a winner, everybody. So good. So it's not 0 carbs, but I would say a couple cups of this is going to be close to 10 carbs or more. So it's not completely 0 carb. It's kind of that dirty carb, they say, but I highly recommend this way over just indulging in chips and all that other stuff. Have this on hand. This is a great, great, great recipe. So again, all this was almond crackers, pork rinds. It looked like those cheese crisps, little protein bites that looked like Doritos, but it's, I can't remember the name of it. It was, they sell protein bars too, but they made like Dorito chips. That one had a little extra carbs in it. But then I just used the regular Chex Mix recipe as far as the butter, Worcestershire sauce. And Worcestershire sauce has a little bit of carbs in it too, but just to get you through the holidays so you can snack like everyone else, do this. Love you all. Talk to you soon.